The moment I heard my husband laugh in Japanese, my stomach dropped, and that laugh changed my life forever. My name is Sarah Williams, and for 3 years, I let my husband believe I didn't understand a single word of Japanese. It all started as a harmless little secret. When we first met, he told me his parents were from Japan and that he spoke the language fluently. I told him I didn't. What I didn't tell him was that I actually studied Japanese in college and could understand almost everything. At first, I thought it would be a fun private joke, a way to surprise him someday. But that day just never seemed to come. We were married for 2 years, and on the surface, life was good. We had our routines, our dinners, our weekend walks, and quite nice watching TV, but something always felt a little off. Whenever he was on the phone speaking Japanese, his entire tone would change. His voice became lighter, sharper. It was like someone else completely had stepped into his body. I noticed it every time, but I never said anything. I just kept my secret. Then came the night that shattered everything. We were hosting a small dinner at our apartment. One of his coworkers from Tokyo was visiting, and they sat together at the table, drinking and talking in Japanese. I just smiled, nodded, and played the part of the clueless wife. Inside, I was listening to every word, just like I always did. At first, the conversation was harmless, the usual work complaints, some jokes, old memories. Then my husband leaned back, let out that laugh, and said something that made my hands go cold. "She doesn't understand a word," he said in perfect Japanese. "It's easier that way," his coworker chuckled. "So she still doesn't know?" My heart started pounding against my ribs. "Of course not," my husband replied, his voice dripping with arrogance. "She thinks our marriage is perfect. She has no idea I'm only staying until my promotion goes through." I felt like the entire room tilted on its axis. The coworker then asked, "And the other woman?" My husband smiled, a cold, calculating smile. "In Osaka, once I'm transferred, I'll divorce Sarah and start fresh. She's comfortable, you know? Predictable. A safe place to wait." Every single word was like a knife twisting deeper into my chest. I wanted to scream. I wanted to flip the table over and expose him right there. But instead, I smiled, refilled their drinks, and kept pretending I didn't understand a thing. That night, after everyone had left, my husband kissed my forehead and said, "You're awfully quiet tonight." I looked straight at him and said softly, "Just tired." But inside I was more awake than I had ever been. Over the next few weeks, I didn't confront him. Instead, I planned. I gathered documents, I saved messages, I copied financial records, and I quietly met with a lawyer. All while continuing to be the loving, completely unaware wife. I cooked his favorite meals. I listened while he talked about his day. I watched him lie to my face without even blinking. Then, the perfect moment finally arrived. We were visiting his parents for dinner. During the meal, his mother spoke to me in Japanese, assuming like everyone else that I wouldn't understand. She said, so kindly but with so much sadness in her voice, "I hope my son doesn't hurt you. You deserve honesty." The whole table went silent. I calmly put my chopsticks down, smiled politely at her, and answered in perfect fluent Japanese. "I understand everything," I said. "And thank you for your concern." My husband froze. All the color drained from his face. I turned to him and continued, my voice steady. "I heard what you said at the dinner party. About the promotion. About the woman in Osaka. About me being a convenient place to wait." He stammered, tried to explain, tried to apologize. But it was far too late for that. I stood up, bowed respectfully to his parents, and said, "I won't be part of a lie anymore." 3 months later, the divorce was final. I walked away with my dignity, my freedom, and the quiet, powerful satisfaction of knowing that the truth always finds its voice. Sometimes, pretending not to understand is what gives you the clearest understanding of all. Thanks for listening to my story. Please subscribe for more.